No Mud, No Lotus, The Art of Transforming Suffering is a book by famous Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh. Hi, my name is Anuj and welcome to this episode. Welcome to this episode of the series called Books, where I will be reviewing the books that I have read so far. And also in this series, I will try to list down some of the top books that I have purchased or that I feel you should read. So let us begin with this episode. So friends, the book that I'm talking about, No Mud, No Lotus, The Art of Transforming Suffering, tries to tell you that the pain or the suffering is part of our life. Yes, my friends, this is one book that you will not put it down until you finish it off completely. It is not a very lengthy book. It comes with 100 odd pages, so I must say you won't keep it down until you finish off reading it. And if you are suffering mentally or not feeling good or you have lost someone, then I feel this book will open your eyes by telling some hard-hitting facts, like it tells that happiness and suffering coexist, or one of the most difficult things to accept is that there is no realm where there is only happiness and no suffering. This book clearly explains that where there is suffering, there is also happiness. No Mud, No Lotus is also a practical guide that will help you to overcome life's big and small problems. Many people are afraid of suffering. However, suffering is like a mud that helps the lotus flower of happiness grow. And this is very beautifully explained in this book as well. The monk, the Buddhist monk who is the author of the book, reveals that there can be no lotus flower without the mud. In this book, my friends, the monk also tells us that we can experience joy and happiness, and that there are some elements of excitement in joy. Also, he narrated a story of a man in this book who is walking in a desert and is thirsty. Suddenly, he sees an oasis ahead and he feels joy. When he arrives at the lake and cups the water and then drinks it, he feels happy. So you can experience both joy and happiness at the same time. So what the monk is trying to convey is that you can experience both by mindfulness or meditation. In fact, in the book, the monk have also identified 5 practices through which we can condition our mind and body to feel happy. And these 5 practices are letting go, inviting positive seeds, mindfulness-based joy, concentration, and insight. And finally, the last chapter of the book provides us with the practices of happiness. Yes, my friends, this chapter begins with some 16 breathing exercises on mindful breathing. The chapter then moves on to provide the 6 mantras to express love and compassion. How to be present with strong emotions. That is what is presented in this book. The monk tells us that whenever there is a painful emotion coming up, stop whatever you are doing and take care of it. Pay careful attention to what is happening inside you. Just do this simple exercise. Lie down, put your hand on your belly and begin to breathe. Stop thinking and bring your mind down to the level of the navel. So friends, this is a simple exercise which you can do right now as well if you are having some painful emotions coming up into your mind. and I must say it will relieve you of all the stress. So friends, last but not the least, this book is a very short read, but I must say it is a must-have book for you and a must-read book as well. And I feel everyone, and I repeat, everyone should read this book. So if I were to give some stars to this book, then it has to be all 5 stars. So friends, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the series in my podcast. Stay tuned for the next episode for another book review. Thank you once again. Bye bye.